guys, it's Joe here. Welcome to another Tuber's High Score Challenge. This week it's on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles as we had to call it in the 80s, because ninja was a dirty word, and if we all got exposed to the word ninja, we'd all don balaclavas and start throwing stars at one another in the middle of the night. Absolutely fucking crazy madness 80s. Surprisingly, they left nunchucks in with Michelangelo because nunchucks were banned as well. You couldn't show nunchucks at the time as well, which is a bit weird because a sword's quite, you can quite easily show a sword, but you can't show some nunchucks. I mean, I know they're both very deadly weapons in the right hands, but a sword is more easy to imitate, isn't it, than a pair of nunchucks. But anyway, on to the game. This game in terms of brawl is actually not very good. It's very limited and very unfair, but back in the day it was the only turtle games that we generally had, and it is a good representation of turtles really, so back in the day it was awesome, but standing the test of time it doesn't really stand up well to other brawlers that were out at the same time really. It's just too simple, moves are too limited, but it's Turtles. Anyway, this is the first level done, near enough. The boss is, this boss can be a bit of a pain in the arse. Safest way to beat him is not to attack him when he's got his gun out, so whenever he's empty-handed then you can attack him. I don't take my own advice here because I know when I can attack him and when I can't attack him. So I do break that, but if you want to be ultra safe, just dodge while he's got his gun out and just attack him. So you just dodge like mental. The fire don't hurt you, it's just foreground graphics. So you don't have to panic about that at all, really. Yeah, his gun's away again. Hit him, and he's dead. Shredder steals April, and we're on to level 2. Now level 2 was a lot of environmental things you can interact with, like parking meters and fire hydrants and grates, stuff like that. You get a point for everyone that you hit, but the enemies that those objects might kill, you don't get points for. So if you hit a parking meter and plow it through a row of 5 enemies, which you won't ever do, but just an example, 5 enemies, you only actually 1 point for hitting the parking meter. So it's not actually worth doing. Well, it is worth doing, I suppose, if you're not going for score. If you were going for progression, it's definitely worth doing, but the purpose of this challenge is to get as much score as you can, so you're kind of doing yourself out of points there. But increasing your survivability, obviously, because you don't have to actually directly combat the actual enemies. Now, this is the first introduction coming up now of the boomerang guys. They seem to be the enemy featured mainly in this level. Can be a pain in the arse, and you can rack points up off these guys as well by hitting their boomerangs as they're coming towards you, which I think actually happens in part of this run when I'm trying to attack one and he throws quite a few at me. But yeah, they're not too bad long if you take them out pretty quickly. I don't know if I do it in this run, but there's if you stand on those upper sections against the wall, they only can attack you from one side then, so you can limit them. Yeah, do it here, look, like you only can attack me there from the left there. They're just funneling one at a time. Makes it a bit easier, but it went wrong there. But 9 out of 10 times they'll just funnel into one section and you can just take them out individually. Coming up to the first pizza now. Well, the only pizza. This bit introduces the 2-tier system. Don't know why we did this, to be honest with you. Just makes things a little bit more complicated. And they all drop down to you anyway, so don't see the point of it. More purple guys, just all purple guys here, but when you get right across to the right hand side you get 2 yellow guys coming at you. If you just take yourself slowly, you'll just bring the enemies onto you, if you little by little. If you go rushing ahead you'll get overwhelmed. You'll just get like about 10 enemies on you at once on some occasions. So yeah, there's no point in picking the pizza up yet. until they're dead. So they're dead now. It's pizza time. Whack the fire hydrants, you get a point for that. You get a point for hitting the woman, don't know why. And this bit again, it's just a case of it edging down, just gradually bringing the enemies onto you. If you go rushing headlong down, you'll get all the enemies at once and you'll be in for a very hard time. So yeah, just edge along and you'll just bring them onto you, a few at a time. Yeah, there we go. Apologies for coughing, a little bit of a cold coming on. Music on this game's awesome though, it's just so... There's an example of the enemies throwing boomerangs at me and I'm eating them away, so example of getting a few extra points there. There is actually a way you can get an enemy trapped on parking meter on this level and you can just farm those indefinitely if you wanted to. You just can't do it about it, but obviously that'd be against the spirit of the challenge really. So yeah, they're all dead now in this alleyway. You get these 4 guys that spawn here, protect them out. You really need to get to Bebop with as much energy as you can because he's a lot harder than the first boss. So take these guys out. There's a dynamite throwing guy coming from around the corner and a couple of enemies from the left. Yeah, take him out. One more guy coming out of the grate. Like that back at him, yeah, there you go. And here's Bebop. Now this guy's pretty tricky really. This is the tactic I've worked out for him. Just hit him once and dodge. It takes a while to beat him like this, but definitely the safest method. Just be mindful if he's going to charge at you, that's all. That's one of the reasons why I only do 1 hit at a time. Because if you can go to 3 hits on him, dodge, but he can sometimes immediately go into the charge attack, and if you're doing a 3-hit combo, that happens. So I didn't see that one coming. So I always just stick to 1 hit, hit and move, and he goes down. He goes relatively quickly. You got to knock him down about 5 times in total to actually defeat him. And this is where it gets batshit crazy on the next level. The amount of enemies you get on this level is just absolutely insane. And you don't get a pizza, which is also insane due to the amount of enemies. I mean, the amount of enemies are like almost tripled the amount that you get normally. It's just mental. I'll see what I mean now. Level 3 in the sewers. Look at those enemies that spawn here. They're stacked upon one another. Like they're moving like in a blur because they're that stacked. I did find a neat little trick though. Because this level is set on 2 planes, you've got the sewer itself and you've got the actual walkway. If you actually move down to this bottom section on the walkway, they do have a hard time actually attacking you. They can still get you, so you've got to be very careful. I mean, look at all these. It's just mental. Absolutely crazy this is. And there's no pizza, like I say. So the next pizza is hopefully on level 4. So you've got to do basically from midway level 2 to some point hopefully on level 4 without a pizza, without an energy refill. Absolutely mental. Yeah, we do have a bit of a hard time getting you here. They can still get you, especially the knife throwers. These knife throwers here. But it works better than trying to fight them and moving around, because there's simply just too many of them. You can't fall in the water either. If you fall in the water, missiles start getting launched from the water, which are even more difficult to dodge. Making some Mousers. For some reason they can't get right onto that plane, but like I say, they can still get you on occasions, but you are relatively safe here. Now I think we're coming to a portcullis that comes up now. And more Mousers. Yeah, like I was saying, in terms of a beat 'em up, I don't really like this game, but in terms of what it represents, it was awesome back in the day. This was the first game as well that I ever encountered that was 20p ago. Yeah, here we go. There's a portcullis just to add a bit of added complication to the level. Let's have a portcullis. I mean, why would that be in a sewer? It just wouldn't, would it? Again, we continue with the mental enemy spawns. I mean, look at all that. Look at them guys. They're absolutely mental. Again, look at that. Another ton of enemies. Absolutely crazy. You got no chance of actually doing it. I think this is just really poor design on their part, because it's just, I know arcade machines are designed to rob as much credits of you as possible, but this level is mental, and it continues into level 4 as well. The brief bit of level 4 that you'll see on this run. Guy dancing around me, and he's dead. Again, another mental smart of enemies. It's just stupid. Yeah, again. I think we're on the boss now, or do we get another mental spawn? Yeah, look at that. It's just stupid. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 13 enemies on the screen there at once. Plus you can't stand in the water because you get missiles launched at you. Madness. Right, here comes the boss. I think he's called oh no, we're another crazy amount of enemies. Right, here comes Baxter. He's the guy who invents all the robots for Shredder and stuff. It's the first time I got to this guy, so I had no idea how to attack him. I do remember from the Hyperstone heist, this guy I think is in there as well, and you fly and kick him. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm just mindful if I leave the Mousers to build up, they're going to start attacking me as well. So just trying to get him as he passes that central point with a flying kick, and I get him in a good rhythm at one point, but I lose it. I think this is it. No, maybe not. Yeah, the flying kicks weren't working, so I'll try and whack him I think a few times. Oh, there we go. Is this the rhythm? No. No. I'm trying to get him in a rhythm when I hit him about 5-6 times in a row. He just actually buggers off eventually. I don't actually kill this guy. I don't know if he's meant to be programmed like that. After you've done so much damage he disappears, but I don't think he was even flashing. Oh, here we go, here we go. If I get him in a decent little rhythm where I'm continuously getting him, then for some reason it stops. And I think he buggers off soon. Yeah, there you go, look, he's off. So he disappears, didn't actually kill him. Oh! Let's kill the Mousers. And on level 4. Which will last for about 2 seconds flat. Plus again we get the crazy mental amount of enemies spawn. I mean, just look at that. Bloody mental. Just whack, dead. game over. So yeah, that's my run on Turtles for this week. 240 points. Really difficult game. Really difficult, very tricky game to get the hang of, and like I say, not a very good brawler in terms of brawlers, but the whole package, it's an entertaining enough game just simply because you are playing a Turtles game. And you do get an AI score table if you finish in the top 10 as well. I always pick Donatello out of interest as well because he's got more reach, and I think on that basis he's got a better survivability. Anyway guys, that's my entry. Like I say, 240 points. Thanks for watching and best of luck to everybody else.